Brian, thank you. Today is the day the 29th annual WMTV Share Your Holidays campaign begins. And now through 6 o'clock tonight, the Veterans Day food drive is helping to kick things off. WMTV's Mark McPherson is there live at the Metcalf's Westtown location. Mark, the clock is ticking to get those barrels filled today.
Yep. Yeah, Elizabeth, we want one big push here in the last hour as we're collecting food and cash donations down here at Metcalf's Westtown. We still have barrels to fill. There's still room in barrels like this. By the end of tonight, we want all the barrels to look like this, chock full of food, and you still have about an hour to get down here. So how big is the need for your Share Your Holidays campaign this year? We want to bring in President and CEO of Second Harvest Food Bank, Michelle Orgay. If you'll come on over, we'll appreciate it. We have a big push this year. We're trying to raise how much money?
In addition to food, we're aiming to raise $1.5 million, which will help us to purchase food. And that seems like a lot of money, and it is, but that will help us get through just a few months of food for the year.
Yeah, and that money can go a long way when people donate. How many people, what's the need like in our community right now?
In southwestern Wisconsin, about 130,000 folks face food insecurity, and that's almost 40,000 kids. It's a lot of folks who are struggling. Our partner agencies who support folks in pantries and meal programs and meal sites, they are seeing a 30 to 40% increase. Some of our partners have seen 2 to 3 times the number of folks they had seen even a year ago, 2 years ago. This is much bigger than what we were seeing during the pandemic, so the need is high.
Yeah, it seems like such a big need, but the theme this year, the power of one person, one family, one business, one community can do so much. Talk about if someone, thinks about this big need, even just doing a little bit can help.
One can, $1, $100, anything. One person can do a lot. We've seen folks drive up here at Metcalf's and drop off a couple of cans, a couple of bags. Folks can really make a difference with just a little bit of effort, a little bit of resources, and that will go a long way for folks who are really struggling.
Yeah, the money can go a long way too. For every $10 someone donates, it can get quite a bit of food.
Yes, it can. It's up to $24 worth of groceries. We have a lot of buying power at Second Harvest, and that's one of the things that we leverage for our partners. When we can take your dollar and we can turn it into a lot of meals and a lot of groceries for folks who really need that. Yeah,
our Veterans Day food drive is obviously a big event today. It's going on for another hour, but this is going to be going on for the next month. People should keep an eye out for barrels around town.
Yes, you can go to the WMTV 15 website and see where all the barrel locations are. They're in Metcalf's, they're in a lot of other places as well, but there's more than 125 sites, I think, around the community that have these, and we would love for folks to fill up those barrels, and if they fill up, we'll empty them and you can fill them up again.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have another hour. We're going to be here until 6 o'clock. We've got barrels to fill, so come on down. If you have a cash donation, you can do that. Stop in at Metcalf's and get some food to donate. We're going to be here until 6 o'clock. We want all of these barrels full. We've got much more on this food drive coming up in our 6 o'clock news. Until then, reporting live at Metcalf's Westtown, Mark McPherson, 15 News.
Mark, thank you. An hour left to donate there, but our efforts started early this morning with our barrel rollout. WMTV's Brooklyn Andrews has that story for you.
When you see these barrels around town, you know that can only mean one thing. The holidays are near, and WMTV's Share Your Holidays campaign has started once again. This year, it kicked off at Second Harvest Food Bank in Madison for year 29. Nearly 250 barrels patiently waiting to be filled to fight food insecurity in our communities, and at a time when the need is greater than ever.
People like to think that the pandemic was really kind of the height of the need here in the community, but it really hasn't. I mean, last year we distributed more food than we did in our entire history since 1986.
But it wouldn't be made possible without the help from those in the community. Like 2 men in a truck, helping deliver and pick up barrels each year since 2010.
Every year we go to pick up and find out how big the turnout is. It's really nice.
With over 130 different businesses to drop off to, it makes for a long day, but a day everyone looks forward to.
Our guys look forward to it every single year. I've been getting questions for the last 2 months of, hey, when is this going to happen?
Businesses also eagerly awaiting the delivery of their barrels like they do year after year.
I came back to AEI from Florida in 2003, and we've been doing it for the full 20 years since I've been in this office. And since then, it's just been a core of what we do every year.
It's day one of the 4-week-long campaign with an end goal of $1.5 million. But it goes even further than that.
When we hit our goal of $1.5 million, that's going to mean $3.6 million worth of groceries is going to be able to be provided out in the community.
You know, for a lot of different reasons at different times, you know, people are in need. So to know that we can be part of helping them have a blessed holiday is really special to all of us.
In Madison, Brooklyn Andrews, WMTV 15 News.
Day one isn't even done yet. We want to thank everyone for their generosity so far and for making our Share Your Holidays campaign kickoff successful. Our goal again this year to raise $1.5 million. Will you help us do it? Over the next month, there will be other ways to get involved, or you may make a donation right now. That QR code on your screen, you can scan it right now, or you can go to our website, WMTV15news.com/SYH. Thank you for giving to our 29th WMTV Share Your Holidays campaign.